Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you want to become stronger, more confident, and improve your English at the same time, then you're in the right place. Today, we'll learn 5 powerful life lessons from Les Brown. I'll use simple English and speak clearly so you can enjoy the lessons while improving your English listening skills. Sometimes, one message, one idea, or even one sentence can change the way you see your life. So, take a deep breath, open your mind, and let's begin with the first lesson.
Lesson 1. Believe in yourself before anyone else does. Let me ask you something. Do you believe in yourself? Not when life is easy, not when everything is going well, but when things become difficult. Because that's when your belief matters the most. Many people wait for others to believe in them first. They wait for support. They wait for approval. They wait for someone to say, "You can do it." But sometimes, that person never comes. And that's okay, because the first person who needs to believe in you is you. Imagine a small bird. The first time it leaves the nest, it doesn't know exactly what will happen. It could fall, it could fail, but it still jumps. Because it was never meant to stay in the nest forever. Your dreams are the same. If you keep waiting until you feel completely ready, you may never begin. Think about your own life. Is there something you've always wanted to do? Start a business, learn a new skill, speak English with confidence, or follow a dream you've been afraid to chase? Now ask yourself this: what's stopping you? Is it the situation, or is it the story you've been telling yourself? Sometimes, the biggest obstacle isn't outside, it's inside our own minds. The moment you begin to believe, maybe I can do this, everything starts to change. You take one step, then another, and little by little, your confidence begins to grow. Remember, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know everything. You just have to believe that you're capable of learning, growing, and becoming better than you were yesterday. Because every great journey begins with one simple belief: I can. Believing in yourself is the first step. But belief alone isn't enough, because life will always give you challenges. The question is, what will you do when things don't go your way? Let's discover that in the next lesson. Lesson 2. Don't let failure stop you. Let me ask you a simple question. Have you ever failed at something? Maybe you failed an exam. Maybe you started something and gave up. Maybe life didn't go the way you planned. If your answer is yes, you're not alone. Every person faces failure. The difference is not who fails. The difference is who gets back up. Imagine a baby learning to walk. The baby falls once, then again, and again. But the baby never says, "Maybe walking isn't for me." The baby keeps trying. And one day, walking becomes easy. Life works the same way. Every mistake teaches you something. Every failure makes you stronger. Every challenge helps you grow, but only if you choose to keep going. Many people quit after their first failure. Some quit after the second. Others quit because someone told them, "You're not good enough." But remember this: other people's opinions do not decide your future. Your future is decided by what you choose to do next. So if you fail today, learn from it. If you fall, stand up again. If one door closes, keep looking for another one. Because every successful person has faced moments when giving up seemed easier than moving forward. But they kept going. Not because they were stronger than everyone else, but because they refused to let one bad day become the story of their whole life. So the next time life knocks you down, don't ask, "Why did this happen to me?" Instead, ask, "What can I learn from this?" That one question can change the way you see every challenge. Because failure is not the opposite of success. Sometimes it's part of the journey. Now, we've learned to believe in ourselves, and we've learned that failure doesn't have to stop us. But there's another habit that quietly holds many people back. It's not fear. It's not failure. It's something we all have: comfort. Let's talk about that in the next lesson. Lesson 3. Leave your comfort zone. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you did something that scared you? Not something dangerous, something that helped you grow. Maybe speaking English in front of others. Maybe applying for a new job. Maybe starting a YouTube channel. Or chasing a dream you've been thinking about for years. The truth is, growth doesn't happen where you feel comfortable. Imagine a butterfly. Before it can fly, it has to struggle to come out of its cocoon. If someone cuts the cocoon to make it easier, the butterfly may never become strong enough to fly. That struggle has a purpose. Life is the same. The difficult moments, the uncomfortable moments, the moments when you feel nervous, those are often the moments that help you grow the most. Many people stay in the same place for years, not because they can't change, but because they're too comfortable to try something new. They choose what's familiar, even when it no longer makes them happy. But think about this. If you keep doing the same things every day, can you expect a different future? Probably not. Sometimes you need to take one small step outside your comfort zone. Speak up in a meeting. Start learning a new skill. Record your first video. Apply for the opportunity you think you're not ready for. Will it feel uncomfortable? Yes. Will it be worth it? Absolutely. Because confidence doesn't grow while you're hiding. It grows while you're trying. Every small step outside your comfort zone makes the next step a little easier. And before you know it, you're doing things that once felt impossible. So don't run away from discomfort. Sometimes discomfort is simply a sign that you're growing. So far, we've learned to believe in ourselves, we've learned that failure is part of the journey, and we've discovered that real growth begins outside our comfort zone. But there's one final lesson. It's simple. Lesson 4. Take responsibility for your life. Let me ask you something. Who is responsible for your life? It's an easy question, but it's not always an easy answer. When things go wrong, it's easy to blame other people. Some blame their family, some blame their boss, some blame the economy, and some blame bad luck. Maybe those things are real. Maybe life hasn't been fair to you. But here's something important to remember. You can't always control what happens to you, but you can control how you respond. Imagine two people losing the same job. One person says, "My life is over." The other says, "This is difficult, but I'll find another way." The situation is the same, but their response is different. And that response changes everything. Taking responsibility doesn't mean blaming yourself for every problem. It means saying, "My future is in my hands." That's a powerful mindset. Because the moment you take responsibility, you stop waiting for someone else to change your life. You become the person who takes action. You stop making excuses. You stop waiting for perfect conditions. And you start asking, what can I do today? Even a small action is better than doing nothing. Because every step forward, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goal. Remember this. You are the author of your story. You may not have written the first chapter, but you have the power to write the next one. So don't give your future to fear. Don't give it to excuses. And don't give it to other people's opinions. Take responsibility. Take action and keep moving forward. Now, we've learned to believe in ourselves. We've learned that failure is part of the journey. We've stepped outside our comfort zone, and we've discovered the power of taking responsibility. But there's one final lesson, a lesson that brings all of these ideas together. Let's discover it in the final part. Lesson 5. Never stop believing in your dream. Let's finish with one final lesson, a lesson that can stay with you for the rest of your life. Never stop believing in your dream. Every great achievement begins with a dream. Not a perfect plan, not perfect timing, just a dream. And the courage to keep moving toward it. There will be days when people don't understand you. Some may laugh at your goals. Some may tell you that your dream is too big. And some may even say, it's impossible. But remember this, just because someone else cannot see your future, doesn't mean your future isn't there. Imagine a person climbing a mountain. Halfway up, the road becomes difficult. The wind gets stronger. The climb becomes slower. From below, some people shout, "Come back, it's too hard." But the climber keeps going, step by step. Not because it's easy, but because the view at the top is worth the climb. Your dreams are like that mountain. The journey won't always be easy. There will be setbacks. There will be moments when you doubt yourself. But don't let one difficult day make you forget why you started. Keep your dream alive. Protect it. Work on it. Believe in it. Even when progress feels slow. Because every small step brings you closer to the life you're trying to build. Now, let's remember what we've learned today. First, believe in yourself before anyone else does. Second, don't let failure stop you. Learn from it and keep moving. Third, leave your comfort zone because that's where growth begins. Fourth, keep your dream alive, even when the journey becomes difficult. And finally, never stop believing in what you're capable of becoming. These lessons are simple, but if you live by them, they can change the way you think, the way you act, and the way you see your future. So before this video ends, I want to ask you one question. What's one dream you've been afraid to chase? Don't keep it only in your mind. Write it down. Take one small step today.
Because one small step can become the beginning of an extraordinary journey. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you not only learned valuable life lessons, but also improved your English while listening. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and join us for the next episode. 5 powerful lessons from Zig Ziglar. Until next time, keep learning, keep believing, and never forget, your future is created by the choices you make today. See you in the next video.